Hello. So I feel like I say this every goddamn day. I didn't really feel like getting on today. Again, I feel like I'm too low on my chair. My space looks a lot cleaner today. Because moved the canvases from there to that corner and I did sweep and mop today. So it is technically a little bit cleaner. Oh, and actually I also reorganized this. I've been busy this morning. Okay. Get that. I think I finally got it to an okay place where I wanted my fabric out so I can see it and um I just needed to see it because when it's like hidden in the drawers, yeah, the space will look cleaner, but I won't know I have it. And so I've been wanting to do projects and I keep wanting to go out and buy more material, and I keep telling myself I can't do that until I use up the materials that I have already. One, because I don't have money to go buy other things realistically, and also I shouldn't be wasteful, basically. This monitor's bothering me. Why? Okay, whatever. And so basically the only thing that's out of place right now, because everything's like organized to I feel good, I feel clean. Ugh, why? Except the big piece of cardboard I still have in my bedroom that I need to bring out here so that I actually start working on it and doing stuff. And I think I'm real close to figuring out what it is that I want to use it for. I think what I'm going to do is make a decorative light thing for the light that I have now, but it's going to go around it so it looks like a light fixture. However, I don't have a ladder, and what I've been doing to like get up on my ceiling is just using like a regular chair and then getting like a step stool and putting it on top of that chair. And I broke the step stool, but I still been using it and standing on top of it. I just have to make sure that one of the legs is not like out of place. And well, I should just go get it and show you. The only problem with that is that, sorry, my lips are so dry. And now I'm like scratching off the dead skin because it's bothering me. I shouldn't. I know it's gonna hurt, but okay. Can't need to not feel it there. Ugh, fuck. It's still there. Okay. The only problem with that is that I still don't get high enough to be able to see. I forgot how did I because I installed this light fixture myself, and I think I did it that way too. Well, it wasn't easy. Think about it. And for this, am gonna need a little bit more height, and I don't know how to could do that. I've been wanting to buy a slightly larger ladder, like up to here, so that I can easily go because I need to have like eye level on the inside. And so that was the problem with installing this one, and what's been bothering me. And I installed this like probably 2 years ago, and I've left it, and it didn't bother me. Well, it always bothers me when I look at it, but so I don't look at it. Mm, but it's been bothering me more lately. Not just that, I want to go clean the ceiling too. There's some spots that have been there for a while too, and some new ones that I don't know, or like bugs are stuck there, I think. And then I didn't paint that corner very well because I needed to move this console and I didn't want to do that because it's heavy. I would need to move everything that's inside of it and then move it. It'll still be heavy. So I just didn't do that well on that corner because I was working with what I had, which was just like the stick with the paint roller on it, and so I was trying to get the corner. I did, obviously. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, very badly done. You can see the colors underneath it, and then the white that I chose is a little darker than the white on the ceiling. So I have to go back over, fix that whole area, and this whole area where I've been putting holes from the frames, paintings, and black paint from the painting. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that I want to do, and I just can't organize what it is that I want to do first because there's just so much. And then I just get overwhelmed and just end up really not doing anything or doing things that aren't even on the list. So, like cleaning today wasn't on the list. However, I mean, it just makes me feel good just having a clean space. And I feel like I feel better now, more clear-headed to get the things done. So the problem is, so what I want to do right now, realistically, if I wasn't live streaming, I would probably start on my iPad to design. Well, I already kind of designed what I want on the ceiling, but I need to now go in and actually make the measurements of how I want and everything, which is what I need the ladder for because I can't to install it. I'm like, it was like my okay, let me just get my situation so you can see. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. I also stretched this morning, so I've been pretty good. Okay. Okay, where do I put you? I think I should also switch cameras because my desktop camera doesn't do good quality. Okay. But, excuse me. Okay. What was I saying? Right around here. Where would I put the camera? Maybe that corner? Maybe that one, actually. But then you're gonna see my computer screen. I don't know why I've shown it so many times already, it doesn't matter, but okay. Chair. Step stool. I don't know how I broke it. I think I was sitting on it and I didn't realize that I was like bending the leg. That broke. And I've been meaning to glue it. I have the glue out here. However, I don't really think it's gonna make much of a difference. And also I've been been pretty careful with just aligning it the right way and making sure not to move around too much. Um, it's always a risk. I have almost fallen only once so far, knock on wood. Okay. I- I've done this so much that it really doesn't bother me or scare me. It really should because like I can see it now. I think it's like on its legs. It's gonna be perfect if I fall. Okay, yeah. So I'm basically just the tips of my fingers touching the ceiling right now. And I want to be able to see the nooks and crannies that are the ceiling and inside the hole. I can see it whenever I'm like, back here. Whoa, whoa. I got a little, yeah, I can see the little square hole from where the original fixture was. And I just got the light fixture a little bit bigger and I didn't have like the right screws. The whole thing is a very, what is it? My mom would call it a Mickey Mouse job. But it's been up there for 2 years, it hasn't fallen, so, I mean, not that bad, but I do feel like it's leaning more now. Maybe it's just me because let me look at my lip, hold on. Oh god, it's gonna bleed. Oh, okay, thank God it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Um, so yeah, I need to be higher so that I can get the right measurement of the circle so that I can start the light fixture around it. Not the light fixture, but like the decorative part around it. And I mean, I guess I could just guesstimate it, but I don't want to because I don't want to waste the cardboard that I have. Yeah. So I'm thinking the only other higher thing I have is that table, which I've stood on before with the step stool. And I don't feel like that table is that stable either. It's really creaking a lot when I was standing on top of it. And that's the only other thing I have. Can't stack anything else on top of anything else. So this is where I have to decide if I'm going to spend money on a ladder. Or no, because even if I guesstimated the sizing and put it up there, I still think it would be difficult without the extra mileage, height. Okay. So the only other thing is I want to work on the oil painting I was working on yesterday because I can't work on it during the evenings because there's no light. And so this chair keeps like peeing from one of the legs, just this leg. I don't know why. I washed it maybe like months ago before Thanksgiving. And so I would expect it would still be leaking if it was like right after, but it's all of this is dry. All of this is dry. And so it starts like leaking, like water, dirty water. So I put a rag underneath it, but I noticed it only starts leaking when I stand on it. And it's only this chair. I have another one of these chairs that I've stood on top of and it doesn't do it. So I don't know why there's still water in here. And this isn't the first time I stood on top of it either. It's been a handful of times and it's still leaking. So I'm gonna put this back where the rag is. Oh, great. Now I got. Is my audio still on? I heard it. My computer make a sound or something. I gotta. I got this chair's dirty pee water after I just cleaned these floors. It's actually clearer than it has before. So maybe it is cleaning itself out. I don't know. What else? I know I saw another drip somewhere. Here. I still have my mop out, so I might as well just over it again. Just real quickly. What's that noise? I probably look like I'm going crazy. Okay. So what am I gonna do today on this? Ah! I don't know how to mop. Oh god. No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, maybe it's the bucket. It's making that noise. No. Okay. I also started painting the black trim on this windowsill that I need to either finish or redo because it's bothering me because I just left it half finished and it's a mess. I did finish the black trim over here, but I don't know if I showed it yesterday. It's it's fine. It's whatever. At least it didn't take that much time. However, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I like it, maybe just because I put in the work and time to do it. But then sometimes I'm like, there's no difference. But I guess that could also be a good thing because I don't want it to be that big of a difference. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted then. I just want to paint something. I just want to paint my walls again, and I know I can't. Uh, Okay. What is that? Just construction outside. No. No. Okay, let me check. That's fine. Okay, now it's squeaky in here. I also had tied my wheel again because it's been even more hard to roll this. I put some of like the I think it's called plumber's tape or something. It's not actual tape, it's just like little like plastic to go over it. I'm hoping so it doesn't unscrew again. Otherwise, I don't know what else to do except to glue it, and I don't want to do that because it's more permanent and I don't know in case it breaks, I won't know how to remove it. So, yeah, let's just start painting here. I'm just kind of like also don't want to paint over here because I've already shot like 3 or 4 different days of me painting the same thing and like not even talking throughout the whole time, which I guess is fine. So then I could just like don't have to edit it later. I say that like I actually like look back on these and edit my videos, which I haven't. I know I was doing really good for a few days. Haven't looked back on them like the full length for almost a week now, I think. Okay. But like I said, this is what I'm doing right now because I haven't figured out what to do the rest of the stuff. And even though this is boring because it's so repetitive and you can't really see much of what I'm doing. I mean, see, maybe it's over here closer. I wish I didn't have to be in the frame, but if I want to get like my hand details, this has to be the angle. Unfortunately, I just can't cut myself off either. I thought about figuring out how to do like a rig where it's like just the overhead, but that also requires materials to be bought, and I'm really tightening up my spending now that I can really see the money dwindling from my bank account. And then having that scare where someone is spending my money as well. So luckily, I think I got that taken care of. Let me get this color picker. I don't know if I should continue using color picker because I pretty much got all the base colors down. I'll just use it for like a light reference. Because yesterday, when I continued painting, I was uh stepping back more. Like I wasn't even sitting down. I was standing and going back in and out and looking at the reference photo from further away as well, noticing that that leaf I was painting and being very like detailed on it yesterday, it needed to be much darker from like if I looked at it from afar. And yeah, so I definitely was too mm, focused on the details. God, what is with all these ads? Okay, finally got it. Come on. Oop, not too much. Let me get my juice and my water close by to me so I don't have to stand up. Well, I was just talking about how that's a bad idea because I need to be standing. Well, I need to be standing if I'm gonna get like big blocks in, so it's easier for me to see. It's all this brightness up. Okay. However, for details, smaller details, I do need to get closer and so I think I got the color darker where it needs to be. No, I think it needs to be a little darker. I just couldn't do it yesterday. Well, one because I wasn't didn't have the time for it, but also I put too much oil and so it was just smudging all over the place. I couldn't really get the color I wanted down, and I didn't want to go too dark. I just going little by little. So it just got too hard to work with. So I just said I'll just do it tomorrow. Just, I think it's getting there. Yeah. But yeah, I think like I said, I need to maybe do standing for a bit to get the big colors on. Let me put this up then. Maybe I also well, should put this back. Yeah, get the big picture and get those different angles, maybe. So, oh my God. I wish I could put this up higher, this table, because it's hard. I'd stack it up on something, but I don't have anything that's gonna support its weight right now. It's fine. We're fine. Start with this dark green. Oh, and I cleaned my palette yesterday, and I did have to scrape some of the paint off with a razor because I had it on there for a couple of days. Which one? I think I've been using this one. I feel like it's kind of done with me. I'm gonna do big strokes, maybe a tiny bit bigger. Oh, she's also done with me. I'm not gentle with these things. Okay. Dark green. Oh my god, I put this white too close to this other dark pink color. Mm. There's black here. Feels needs to be more vibrant. See if this any yellow still. Nope. Okay. Let me also get the white out. I need that eventually. Opposite direction. Okay. Really not have yellow already out here. Oh, it's getting hard to open. I might have to throw this out soon. I oh my god, I get so much oil on my hands. Ow, such a baby. Okay, I just need a tiny bit, okay? Just a tiny bit. It's too much already. Oh, I just remembered. Okay, I found a solution, I think, of how to preserve the paints longer without having to buy like an expensive wet board or whatever. Is well, kind of like what I was thinking already. I need, but no, it wasn't exactly the same. I was thinking of getting some kind of like container, like for food, and using that as like a palette board. But I saw an image on Pinterest. I know. I said I wasn't gonna use it, but I'm addicted. What can I say? And it was, I want to say a shower caddy, but that's not right. It is just kind of like a plastic container. It had like a handle on it, and they just put like I think it's a glass palette inside, and they say they put it in the freezer or the fridge, forget, when they're not using it. I don't understand about putting in the cold how that helps preserve the paint longer. And I also only have like a mini fridge, so I don't know if that's gonna work unless I get like a really small version of that. And then, well, then it's not gonna work because even this is will take up more than half of my little tiny freezer section of my fridge. I think I made that way too big. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start filling it in with the background. Ugh. And this is what happens when I'm not paying attention. Hope you're blue. Oh, but I don't think I like your blue. You're the one that's hard to mix. Mhm. It's this brown. Can use that. Let's get over here. Kind of dry though. So. Oh no, that's this brown I just took out. I don't understand why my back hurts so much today. I don't know if I just like moved wrong when I was stretching. Because sometimes after I finish stretching and exercising or just stretching, I'll feel really good afterwards. And then other times my back will hurt. And I don't know why. Like if it's a certain position I'm doing, maybe it's just how I slept. Because I know I kind of twisted my neck last night while tossing and turning, trying to get to bed. It's too dark. I don't want to go white. I think I have a gray here. And if it's still wet, mm, no. Well, tiny bit. Let me see if that's enough. No. And with this blue, it's not giving me the right color. Need like a navy. That's no. Okay. Why not? That blue, basically. It's just so hard to get pigment out because I don't want to get the thing dirty, but also I don't need a lot. I just feel like I use too much. And then I literally use a teardrop of paint. And like an instructor would just be yelling at me to be using more. Oh, it was way too much oil. I also feel like you're the same blue that's here, aren't you? Oh my God, no. No, you're not. Why do you look like this outside the bottle? Now I have a lot of the shitty blue I don't like. Okay. Let's just calm down. Oh, fucking A. I gotta sit down. This is gonna be a killer on my back. And I'm just gonna get more upset. I'm just gonna have to use the white. And that's probably way too much, but you know what? I'm reckless and upset and taking it out on my poor paintbrush. That's not it. What do you make blue then? It's closer. Okay, let me step back before I make any more rash decisions. I've been too quiet, so you know it's getting dangerous. Okay, I think I've kind of fixed it. Not completely, it still needs work, okay? I know. But I think I fixed the mistake that I made today. Okay. So we're just basically just starting from square one. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, fuck, I didn't realize I have paint on my hands. Paint on something? Hopefully not. Okay. I think I still lost the shape of this at some point. Um, going with the same brush. I'm sure we're gonna go smaller. I think I still. No, okay, we're starting from square one again. So we're going back to large colors right now. Not doing the details just yet. Okay, so this is where we left off yesterday. Need to continue to go darker. It's a brownish black. Is this black? I forgot after I freaked out. Mm, the skunky black that is too dry, and I'm actually this isn't even black. This is brown. Okay, cool. I'm in the wrong color. This is the black right here. I mixed up blue a little bit. Mhm. Hmm. Is this dry? Mm, not sure. Mm, mm, gotta shake your hand. I keep getting messages. Where's this line on my hand? Get that from. I need to be stepping back much, much more often. Just can't take my hand off for some reason. So this is what's been happening. What are you doing? Like, I'm blending it as color in, and I don't know what I did then it ends up losing its full color because I'm blending too much, obviously. But if I don't blend it, it doesn't look smooth. I want it to look like a blur effect. Let me see. So from far away, looks like the picture more, but what am I doing wrong? I'm gonna have to go back and put in the highlight. Okay, let's move leaf so while that dries, 'cause this is gonna be similar color just down here. But we should be using a smaller brush. Should be using a smaller brush and some kind of hand support. Not it. Here. Okay, step back. Yeah, because I'm close to it. It's not looking great. I don't know. Yesterday I also thought that if I just worked on getting rid of the blue underlining on the flowers, yeah, and here, that would basically be it. I can technically just say it's done because it's could just be for me, just so I can hang it and then I can just continue working on it whenever I get the feel to. But just to, get it out of here, out of this area, I mean. Mm, bright green. Red, I think. No, not brown. Let's try. Let me step back again. Drink some juice. Okay. Get the smaller brush. Keep saying to, but I never do. Here. Mm. Oh, damn it. It's way too thick. Yeah, get the smaller one now. Think. No. Oops, sorry. Which one? I think you're the tiniest one I have. Probably should be sitting, and I probably shouldn't be doing details because that's what I said I wasn't going to do, but. Mm. I hear somebody playing the trumpet outside, and normally I hate the trumpet, but they're doing good. Like, haven't heard anybody play it like this. It's like very smooth and relaxing and romantic. And maybe it's also like matching the tune of my lo-fi beat. But as soon as it drops a beat, I'll hate it again. Like, I shouldn't say that. What if I'm just in a good mood? And it's the same trumpet player that always comes by here. No, I shouldn't say always. Well, yeah, because, you know, in Mexico City, there's a bunch of different trumpet players that go all over the city, and you hear them, and it's not always the same person. I'm sure. I don't know. I never pay attention, so just making some of these darker than what I'm using. I'm starting to wonder if it's the trumpet because it doesn't sound like it. Well, I've never heard the trumpet played like this before. I mean, like, to where like I like it. Nice. My back. Can't see the sidewalk. Ugh, and I stopped. Ugh. Or not. What time? Oh my god, it's been exactly an hour. That means I can call this as meeting my quota. I'm so hungry, so I want to go get something to eat or see what I have in my fridge. See. Didn't check if my hands were clean. Okay. Been getting a lot of hunger lately, I've noticed. I wonder if it's because I should have, well, if the apps tracking my period are correct, I should have started today or tomorrow. But I haven't noticed anything lately. But who knows? Okay, so my back. I have to try and crack it or something because I don't know what's going on. It's way more painful than normal. And yeah, I'm getting too easily distracted. So I'm gonna use things in my cane. Gonna put on some podcasts and maybe continue this. Actually, no, first I want to get something to eat. Yeah. 'Cause I'm all of a sudden like craving chicken nuggets, but that's not good. It's junk food. So I gotta go see what I got in my fridge. Okay. Well, then I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Love you. Bye.